So, you think your cat trusts you? You might look for the usual tail wags or head bumps, but what if I told you that some of the deepest signs of trust are the ones we almost never notice? Let's start with 7 of the rarest ones that are actually huge green flags in your relationship with your feline. Sign number 1, they interrupt their routine. For you, cats are creatures of habit. Lives revolve around routines: when to eat, nap, groom, stalk imaginary prey, and of course, stare into the void. Your cat willingly pauses its daily ritual just to come sit beside you, follow you into the kitchen, or respond to your voice mid-nap. You're not just a roommate, you're family. Here's the science behind it. According to feline behaviorists, cats have a strong internal clock and rarely break their own schedule unless they're alarmed or emotionally invested. So if you see your cat stretch, yawn, and walk over to you mid-slumber, that's a nonverbal way of saying, "You matter more than my nap," which is huge. Real-life example? One owner on Reddit shared that every morning at 7 a.m., her cat would nap by the window. But the day the owner returned from a week-long trip, her cat skipped the sunbath and waited by the door instead. That's not habit. That's heart. Question for you, viewers. Has your cat ever broken a habit just to be near you? Let me know in the comments. I love reading your stories. Sign number 2, the silent meow, just for you. This one's so subtle many people don't even notice it. Your cat looks at you, opens their mouth as if to meow, but no sound comes out. Congratulations! You've just been given the silent meow, and it's one of the most intimate gestures a cat can make. Here's why. Cats developed vocal communication to interact with humans, not other cats. The silent meow, according to animal communication expert Dr. Gary Weitzman, is something cats reserve for their favorite humans. It's soft, it's personal, and it often comes with slow blinks or light tail flicks, all signs of affection and emotional safety. It's like your cat is whispering, "Hey, I'm here, and I trust you." Think of it like an inside joke between you and your cat, a moment only you two share. Tell me, has your cat ever given you a silent meow? What was the moment like? Sign number 3, turning their back on you. At first, it might seem like a slap in the face when your cat turns their back to you. After all, we're used to seeing cats as independent and sometimes aloof creatures. So, what does it mean when your cat literally turns their back on you? Here's the science. Cats are incredibly cautious animals by nature, always on alert for potential threats. If your cat chooses to turn their back on you, whether they're sitting with their back to you or lying with their back turned, they are showing you an incredible amount of trust. In feline behavior, this act signifies that they feel secure and safe in your presence. When a cat turns its back on you, it's essentially saying, "I trust you so much that I'm comfortable enough to relax around you." Sign number 4, mirroring your movements. Has your cat ever watched you so intently that they started to mimic your actions? Whether it's sitting in the same position, stretching at the same time, or even blinking at the same moment you do, this behavior can be a powerful sign of bonding. Here's why it matters. Feline experts explain that when cats mirror our movements, they are engaging in social bonding behavior. This is a sign that your cat feels emotionally connected to you and is comfortable syncing their behavior with yours. Cats are naturally intuitive creatures, and they mirror behaviors to reinforce social connections, especially with those they trust most. Real-life example. A pet parent shared on a forum how their cat would always stretch in the exact same way as they did. "Whenever I get up in the morning and do a big stretch, my cat follows suit. I thought it was just coincidental at first, but after noticing it several times, I realized it's a form of connection. My cat mirrors me whenever we're sharing a peaceful moment." This is not just imitation. It's a silent, deep connection that demonstrates mutual trust and a bond that goes beyond simple pet behavior. Does your cat mirror your movements? From sitting the same way to blinking together, what have you noticed? Let me know in the comments below. Sign number 5, sharing their favorite spot with you. When your cat allows you to share their most sacred spaces, it's a clear sign that they trust you deeply. Cats are territorial animals, and they can be quite selective about where they spend their time. So, if your cat invites you into their favorite spot, whether it's a cozy nook, a sunny windowsill, or their cherished spot on the couch, it's a big deal. Here's the science behind it. Cats have a natural instinct to claim certain areas as their territory. These spots are their safe zones, where they feel most comfortable and secure. If your cat is willing to share these spaces with you, it means they view you as a trusted companion who belongs in their inner circle. Real-life example. One cat owner shared how her cat always slept on a specific cushion. It wasn't until one day when the cat hopped up and snuggled beside her, giving her the perfect spot to rest too. that she realized just how much the cat trusted her. The cat had previously only allowed her to touch that spot with the condition of mutual respect. It was a special place, and now it was shared. When a cat shares their favorite resting spot, they are showing that they trust you with their most cherished places. Sign number 6. Waking you up gently. Most cats are early risers, and they often have their own internal alarm set to wake them up for breakfast or playtime. However, if your cat wakes you up gently, without scratching, yowling, or jumping on your head, it's an incredibly sweet sign of how much they care for you. Here's why it's meaningful. Cats are instinctively independent, so they typically don't seek attention unless they really need something. If your cat goes out of their way to gently wake you up, whether it's by softly pawing at you, nudging you with their nose, or lightly tapping you, they are showing that they don't want to disturb you harshly. It's a sign that they care about your comfort and want to make sure you're awake in a calm, respectful manner. Sign number 7. Touching you with their paw, but without claws. When your cat gently touches you with their paw, without using their claws, it's an incredibly personal form of communication. This behavior goes beyond simple affection. It's about deep, trusting intimacy. By using their paw without extending their claws, your cat is showing that they don't feel threatened and want to engage with you in a calm, non-aggressive way. Why is this important? Cats use their claws for defense and hunting. So, when they choose to touch you softly with their paws, it means they feel comfortable and safe around you. They want to interact with you without any hint of fear or territorial behavior, which is a clear indication of trust. Real-life example. One viewer shared how her cat would gently tap her arm every time she sat down to relax. At first, I thought it was playful behavior, but after seeing it every time we'd wind down, I realized it was her way of bonding without being invasive. Does your cat ever touch you with their paws without using claws? Tell me your experiences in the comments. These little acts of affection show just how much they value your bond. If you've noticed any of these signs of trust in your own cat, I'd love to hear about them. Make sure to subscribe for more cat behavior tips, secrets, and science-backed facts to strengthen your bond with your furry friend. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update, and share this video with other cat lovers who want to learn how to better understand their feline friends. Trust me, you don't want to miss the next video, where we'll dive into more fascinating cat behavior insights.